Okay, okay. Charles, what's your take?
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that this pandemic or COVID-19 has not spared economic activities. So, I mean, street hawking is on hold. Even professional sport leagues have suspended their seasons. A whole lot of schools have closed. Political activities are on hold. Stock markets are falling. So the economic effect is really, 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 really going to be felt, even post COVID-19. The businesses, sorry, the businesses are also not spared. Businesses are expected to see a decline in revenue. Some of them may even go bankrupt, and we know what that would mean. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs, and we have some industries that may do well in this time. You know, there are some industries that do well when there is recession.
Yeah,
So some of these industries are, for instance, what I call the sin industry. Like those who sell alcohol, those who sell cigarettes, they'll do well because you know when people are depressed, people are going through a lot. These are the things they think would give them some joy and all that. So some of these people would benefit. I think the health industry too may benefit because I mean when people are depressed, people are going through a lot economically, it affects their health and they may end up visiting the hospital every now and then, buying drugs every now and then and all that. But the hardest hit industries or the industries that are really, really, really suffer from this pandemic and its ripple effect would be the health, hospitality industry. You know, the tourism, the airlines, and all those people would really, really suffer for it. You know, people will begin to, cut on cost. They may not be willing to go to the restaurant to eat. They'll prefer to rather cook at home to cut costs,
yeah,
want to travel around because they've lost their jobs and all that. So businesses will be struggling. This means there will be massive layoffs or people will lose their jobs, which will go a long way to affect their personal finances and even their relationships with their maybe spouse, as Anne said. It may lead to marriage breakdowns and all that, especially if you don't have somebody who is really understanding and supportive in this trying moment. So basically, I think that is it, and I think it's not only businesses and individuals that will be affected. If businesses and individuals are affected, clearly the country or the global economy would also suffer. GDP would go down. I mean, no matter what, this is going to really, really affect GDP. GDP will be altered downwards. Um, yeah, so I think basically this is it because GDP is basically what I mean the monetary value of the goods and services a country produces. So if businesses are not working, they are struggling. I mean, it will clearly have an effect on our GDP. Ghana, for instance, in 2019 had a GDP of $66 billion, and clearly we can't expect to make this. I think Bloomberg is predicting that we'll have a decline of about
yeah,
5%
yeah,
in GDP in our GDP growth. So it's tough. We may even experience recession, which is a negative decline or a negative GDP for two consecutive quarters. So if we are not careful, the world may experience what was experienced in the Great Recession or the Great Depression in 1930. And this is the time that governments have to step in and bring some stimulus packages to help at least absorb the shocks that we are going to face. And clearly, there's a looming global debt crisis as well because people will begin.
yeah,
Ghana, for instance, you don't have the means to do all that. So, I mean, people will begin to borrow, countries will begin to borrow and all that. So I think basically in a nutshell, that's what I would say. But we'll go through
Wow.
it.
Yeah, before the lockdown, like Anne said, a lot of people started shopping. There was a lot of impulse buy and all that. So those who were into retailing, they made a lot of money.